Mic check, 1 2 1 2. What's going on? Let's see what's good. What's good, everybody? What's good? Surprise stream Saturday. Q&A. What we're basically about to do is get a little funky on the MPC Key 37, and then we're going to answer her questions and stuff like that. So if you have any questions, we'll do that. I'm going to spark one up real quick. So, what's going on, OSR? The journey. What's good? What's good? Good to see you up in here. Hopefully the stream is running okay. I'm going to make some checks and, tweet it out, let everybody know what the vibes are. I know it's Saturday. I try to do it a little earlier as possible, but I had to update stuff and all, you always got to do something, right? Look 'em Low 88, what's popping? What is good? Yeah, so that's basically what we're gonna do. Right now, I'm gonna do a little something. What's going on, Frank? Still tripping was good. Teddy Bearosaurus was good. Said it looks good. Yeah, it's my new baby. So. But yeah, stream seems like it's going okay. I ain't did nothing on, you know what I'm saying? I just wave my hand here. It'll be a little delay on your end. Appreciate the likes, man. Appreciate if y'all are tuning in on this Saturday. Nobody you know was good. TJ Allen, what's up? TJ Alexander, what's good? I'm gonna go ahead and tweet it out real quick or whatever, exit out. Well, I hate that joint. But we're gonna do that. Bow. And then we're gonna get started. You feel me? I might as well bring those drums in, right? Thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate that. We are live in the living room right now. I just tweeted it out. These are the vibes, baby. Yeah, I gotta turn down a little lower than usual, so don't be that distracted. Alright. But we are here. What's good, 313? What's good? Big perk in the building. Not the little one. Hey. Let me hit this real quick. We're gonna check. I'm gonna check the internet. When I say internet, I mean INNERNET, internet. That's how we say it. All right, camera should be good. Salute to y'all. I try to get my other camera to work, so it doesn't look crazy, but I had to switch it up, man. Big shout out to the 36 people up in here on a Saturday. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the 10 likes, man. Y'all could have been anywhere. It's Saturday, Even I want to be doing some stuff, but I've been behind on my work, and I just want you guys to know that I'm here and I'm not just chilling. You feel me? King Caesar, what's going on? Yeah, I just checked out your video earlier today. I was like, man, what this man talking about? And it just said, and then I was just like, well, all good points, all valid points. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about that in this stream right here. So, it's all to the G. All right, yeah. Looks like everything is running fine. The color isn't all that sexy. Maybe I can change up the camera. Change up the lighting in the back here. I got sometimes when I change up the lighting or whatnot, it looks kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Dropping frames. If I can bring up the brightness a little bit. The brightness is up. That's crazy. Yeah. I guess it's a little. Yeah. Still looks a little choppy. We'll just appreciate that. Hey. Yeah. So let's go back to this because I think the frame rate is a little better like this. I don't want to sit here and then splice up live stream content and then the frame rate be looking weird, you feel me? Until like it hits like the 30 frames or whatever. I mean, it is 30 frames, so. What's going on? Isomatic was good. Good to see you up in here and politicking and stuff. Are you working on your remix for your competition? Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. I've been playing a little something, something, you know. Yeah. This is like my beat from the MPC joint. But anyways, let's go ahead and get some housekeeping done. I'm gonna go ahead and stay on a schedule here. So what I'm gonna do is change my phone settings so it doesn't die on me. And I'm gonna pull up the itinerary because we do have that. You know, once you get a little bit more affirmated with this stuff, man, you learn the best thing to do is to stay on the schedule so that, you know, people can get the bang out of the buck. So just as an introduction again, salute to everybody, appreciate everybody for coming in here. Y'all could choose to be anywhere, but y'all choosing to be here, and I greatly appreciate it. This live stream is basically Q&A. I will have a Q&A section. We got topics and stuff like that. You know, there's some topics I want to touch up on if I can remember all the topics here, and I do gotta put that down here. I guess I'll put this as a small note, so give me a sec. And MPC, I'm gonna type this in. And we'll get that going. I do apologize for working in between work. But yeah, I'll have a Q&A section. You know, y'all can ask y'all questions and, you know, get at me or whatever. And we'll go through that. But what I'm gonna end up doing right now is a little bit of housekeeping, you know, so we can take care of that. So bear with me here, and I'll turn the beat down just a little bit more, just a smidgy. Big shout out to SLVG, was good. Looks like Bass God in the building. Frankie Ty, what's going on? Hey, KLC up in this motherfucker. What's going on, my brother? Hey. I appreciate you, my dude. I was just thinking about you the other day. I would love to do an interview with you, my guy. For real. I would love to do an interview with you. Some don't came up out the hole. The kicker with the big boys. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, so let's go ahead and get this housekeeping done here. So it's a little different. It's a little weird, but so first off, I'll have everything linked in the description box, all the stuff that I'm using, all the topics. You know, if you decide if the MPC is good for you or not, whatever, you can check, you know, the link in the description box. It is an affiliate link that helps support this channel at no additional cost. I do appreciate it. I will say some things that will give you some peace of mind. You know, I'm not here to sell you on it. You know, if I like it, doesn't mean that you will like it. That's the way I, you know, roll over here. I don't do any of that shilling shit. I don't click on the link in the description box and then don't say anything else. I'm not on that type of time or anything like that. And when I choose and tell you guys to support the stream, all honest, all real, all that. You feel me? But 16levels.com is a website that I want you guys to check out. You know, it's a website that I run, but it's also in due diligence of other content creators in this space too as well, because we all kind of contribute and stuff like that, and that's kind of my goal. And I'm glad to reach the goal, but I also need to stay on my dookie, because that's how businesses flourish or stay around, is by being productivity. So, you know, I'm gonna keep that in the limelight. I want to make sure that everybody knows that, you know, you don't have to support it or whatnot. We try to make sure that we bring the best products to the forefront for producers. Great, strong tools by great, strong people. I don't rock with anybody that's whack. And I can safely say that because all the people that are a part of 16 Levels, and I appreciate it, are either well, they're not even either as good. They're much better than me. And that's one thing that you should, as a business person or whatever, you want to work with people that will elevate you, not to mention will keep you competitive. You feel me? So that's what we do over there. If you sign up for the mailing list, you can get a free MIDI pack that will work in the MPC. It'll work in your favorite DAW of choice. It'll work in your favorite music theory plugin of choice too, which is Scalar, Cthulhu, Ripcord, which is free. So you can download Ripcord and use Ripcord presets from this. And then it has MIDI too as well. There is a full version. I do recommend that you check out some of the stuff that we have over here because, by the way, and hold on chat, I recommend that you check out stuff that we have over here because we have MPC chord progression. Since we're talking about the MPC stuff, we have an MPC chord progression area. I will probably be using these two. Mind you, these are pretty damn good. If not, the stuff from MPC book, the progressions there. There's an MPC book 2 right here. You know, big shout out to MG the Future. You know, that's my broski. This is the full version of the 90s piano house chords. I wouldn't sleep on that. You can use those house chords in any of your hip hop stuff. We have soul chord progressions. We have stuff from Masada. So big shout out to Masada. CMP has contributed with some MPC chord progressions if you want to do some, you know, dark trap stuff. You know, if we can get to all that stuff, that would be great. And as you also know, we have masterclasses too as well. Like we have the MPC Live 2 masterclass. We have, big shout out, thank you for the donut. Hey. Hey, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm in kind of ghost, so I will make sure that I kind of stick around for the people that have stuck around with me. We also, again, with the master classes, the most recent one I believe is the MPC X Masterclass, which works with the MPC X or the SE, the MPC 1 Masterclass, and of course, again, I will have a MPC Key 37 Masterclass. I do have an MPC Key 61 Masterclass. Yes, it's a lot of work. I don't care. You know, I'm going to keep people as educated as much as possible, as well as updated too. There is a 16 levels. I guess you could say it's a subscription plan, but I don't like to look at it that way because, you know, you pay the $77.77, you get access to all the master classes for a year. I'm still trying to get a master class done for C++. You know, we'll talk more about that. I don't want to go into details about that, but you know, I've been working and asking people, and you know, some people are, you know. Anyways, but yeah, we have that. All the samples and stuff like that will be linked in the description box. I will go over them momentarily, as well as we will go over some couple of other things over here, like MPC Expansions and stuff like that. You know, as far as like housekeeping goes, so we can go over that real quick, because everybody always asks me the question, like, what MPC Expansions do I use? I'm gonna go ahead and just go over here to the MPC Expansions. So one of the MPC Expansions that we will use today, and let's go ahead and accept also. Yeah, stop asking. One of the ones we're gonna go over today is just the ones I basically use all the time, like Neo Sunset, the Arab Music one. I use that one all the time. It'd be dope to have a Beats by the Pound one, man. You feel me? You know. I just installed Gold Dust, so we're gonna go through that. Funko Rama will definitely get touched up. You know, that's one of my favorites too. Glitter Ball is okay. I use it sometimes for like disco house stuff, so you know, I do that. I try at least. Pad Thai series, of course, by Marco Polo. I recommend that. You know, I haven't tried the first Arab Music one. My brother Snipe Young Young, but I called him Young Snipe the first time. I do apologize to the first when I did that video, but yeah. So you know, we got a couple of things over here. What else? I just put Broken Heart on there. I have that in the description box. I use that for trap soul stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which one's not? Labyrinth is cool. You know, that's a key group. You know what I mean? He did a really sick one for Native Instruments, and then he came back and did one for Akai, and I appreciate him for that because it's dope. pure platinum if you want to do like modern style music or whatnot, and it gives everything a twist. Of course, you can't lose with New Jack Throwback, the MPC expansion. You know, I'll probably just do a more professional edited version of this video. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I think if you're doing content, as long as it's coming from the heart, you don't have to do all the fancy smancy stuff. You feel me? I like this one right here, Urban Echo. If you're into reggaeton and, you know, Afro beat and stuff like that, you know, dance hall, you will definitely want that expansion. Those are things that you will want to consider. All these, either, you know, I paid for most of them. I paid a lot of money for most of them. And then, you know, Kai has blessed me with the few. And some I have to install. Where's Tape Series at? Where are my brothers over there at MXX Audio? You know, Soul Provider 3 is dope. I say that. Neo Soul Quest is cool. You can't lose with that. But this one right here, Tape Series, I love that one. I've made a lot of tracks, made a lot of beats using those. After Party, really good. You know, again, I'm going to revisit Neo Sunset or whatnot. We just talked about Neo Sunset. If you're into that whole J Dilla vibe, well, you'll definitely get that from Neo Sunset. You know, big shout out to J Dilla. God bless. 50th anniversary, 50 years of J Dilla. You know what I'm saying? Long live the king, player. Yeah, and we're gonna vibe today. So, you know, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and get over here and make sure I get to the chat. So that takes care of housekeeping. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the 100 people up in this thing. 100 plus people up in this thing. Thank you so much for the 37 likes. Please hold all questions and all of that so that we can get into some of the subject matter that I wanted to talk about, because, you know, a lot of these streams are about you guys, not about me, okay? So, you know, first thing I wanted to talk about in terms of the MPC Key 37 that hits a little different than the MPC Key 61 is definitely the form factor. The form factor for me, you know, when I first legit saw it, and I'm gonna give you my honest, when, you know, I saw it, because I've had it for quite a while, I wasn't excited for it, but I wasn't excited about the MPC Key 61. And I guess because I didn't really think about it at the time, but I wasn't respecting the fact that, you know, they just added keys. And, you know, I kind of shared the same sentiment as you guys when it comes to like, oh man, well, they just added keys to it. And then, you know, you start working with a piece of kit, and then you realize to yourself like, man, that was really missing, and what it can handle. And with the Key 61, when I first saw it or whatnot, way ahead of time, I had to be convinced by working with it and whatnot. You know, they told me, all right. And when I started working with the Key 61, when it comes to the touch strip, the way that it was laid out, totally different. The Key 61 keys at that. Some of the things which you could do with modulation that you can't do with the MPCs, that was a huge thing. You don't know how much you're missing on like the MPC Live 2 X1 until you start realizing that some of the patches don't really function like they should on the MPC plugins or whatever you use, because you're just working with aftertouch, you know what I'm saying, and not the key thing that will make it, you know, like a real thing, which is the mod wheel. The mod wheel, same thing with the pitch wheel. Imagine when you're trying to do stuff on the MPC, those MPCs, and you want to put like, you know, maybe some type of pitch bend or something like that. All those things are important to your music if you are trying to give a big level of expression there. So when I got the Key 37 though, one of my biggest gripes about the Key 61 was the size. I was one of the many people, especially when I approached Kai about like, I was like, why not a 49 key? Why not a 37 key? Like, you know what I'm saying? they was like, well, 61 is safer, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I kind of understood what they was talking about. I was like, oh, man, they're going to do a key, 88 key, and it's going to look ugly as hell. And I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised that people have welcomed this more with Warm Arms because of what it could do in terms of this form factor. I believe it's one of the biggest things that, you know, appeal to people is this form factor, not taking up a lot of space. And then, you know, say what you will about the colorway. I think it fits the ecosystem at hand. It is not black. There's nothing wrong with black gear, matte black finish and stuff like that, which this is just like a smoother finish, but I guess matte red, I don't know. It definitely presents itself with authority in the room. You know what I'm saying? I know people don't like the Nord lead or the Nord keyboards because they used to be like they was in red and stuff like that. But dude, I like it because of this colorway. I would love to see it in gray off top too. I think if it was in the classic Akai cream gray color, it probably would have sold out within an hour, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a safer color because everybody is, you know, well and dated with it. But who knows? We'll see what we'll see in the future. I don't know. But, you know, so, you say you can't get over the red. No doubt, no doubt. But one of the biggest things that I've seen in the comment section, though, and I wanted to talk about that as I check this off because I'm going to go ahead and check it off. A lot of people said, and please hold your questions, by the way, guys. But one of the biggest things that people were saying in the comment section that has been around for a while, they remember the company called Openlabs, and they had like the NEKO and the MIKO. When I was coming up or whatnot, listening to my favorite artists, producers, and stuff like that in the industry or whatnot, I wanted one of those so bad. I'm a huge fan of, and big shout out to you, my brother. I know you are frequent and you fucks with what we do over here, and I really do appreciate it. I'm a huge fan of both Polo the Don and Timberland. Matter of fact, Timberland had a Timberland edition Openlabs, and you know it came loaded. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, the Openlabs MIKO and NEKO was essentially what the MPC Key 61 and 37 is right now. But it was basically a Windows computer formatted with a touchscreen and keys, audio interface, and so forth. So, you know, this type of thing has existed before, just not in its own manner like the Keys 37 and 61. And mind you, I have used one of those. I have a video. I mean, I'll dig it out the archives or I have it playing right now. But I have a video where I was working with the Openlabs NEKO or MIKO. I don't remember which one it was, but I know it was the Timberland edition. And it was fully loaded. You know, I could use FL Studio on there. You know, it was a dream. I did not want to leave this thing. I made so many beats during that time period. Some that sucked, or if not a lot of them that sucked, and some that was great that I feel like, in my opinion, only could have been accomplished in that ecosystem. Granted that they were all tied into together. You didn't have to worry about having an audio interface and all these other things, laptop and so forth, because it was basically a computer. Now, we will talk about, you know, some of the relevancy of, you know, CPU, and one of the biggest things, dun dun dun, I think I do have that. One of the biggest things that people talk about when it comes to the MPC is definitely like the RAM. You know, a lot of people have this thing where they talk about like, you know, it only has like 2 gigs of RAM, 4 gigs of RAM, and you know, that matters. And it does. It does matter, but not as much as it does with your desktop or laptop computer. Granted, if you're working with most Windows-based computers, you're more likely going to have like an Intel computer or something like that, or something, you know, that isn't 100% optimized for the particular task that you take on with it, because that's one of the biggest downsides to having a computer. And we're gonna get into that in a second. Now, it's a little different for the Mac or the Apple computer guys, because the vast majority of software that comes to Apple computers are optimized for the specs, and they don't have a gang of specs. And when you mess with like a Windows laptop and stuff, I'm a little ahead of myself here. But yeah, I do see the relevancy when people bring up the fact that it is like the Openlabs MIKO and NEKO because of the things that is presented. And I think a lot of people that's around my age bracket are in tune with that because of those type of things. You feel me? So big shout out to all the people that have mentioned that within the comment section, and thank y'all so much for checking out my review and whatnot. I try to be as non-biased as possible. You know, I do rock with Fakai, you know, but not everything is great. But also, but you know, I'm not. That's not a shot to at Akai or anything like that. I totally appreciate them. One of the biggest companies that ever rock with us over here. You know, not too many companies rock with us over here unless they got like a sampler or something like that where they think, you know, honestly, when it comes to marketing, what you think. So I'm not going to get to that, but granted, I got something for that ass when another company want to pull up with a sampler. They can go over there to the other guys. But don't fuck with me when y'all want to fuck with me. Fuck with me like you fuck with everybody else. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got it twisted over here. But anyways, I do have a question for you guys while I go and look at the chat for what it is right now. The question for the chat is, and this is something random as hell. What is your favorite TV or cartoon theme? And I kid you not. I kid you not. I was in the bed chilling. And sometimes a big part of the motivation of the day is just something randomly happening. It could be birds chirping. It could be the lawnmower and it's getting on my nerves. 6 a.m. in the morning, or, you know, somebody's making a lot of ruckus or whatever. I get motivated in many different odd ways. So I was in the bed kicking it. And Inspector Gadget came on. And I was like, damn, how hard is this goddamn theme song? And mind you, when I was younger, I actually made a go-go version of that for an artist that was out in DC. And big shout out, he's my homie too. I still rock with this person to this very day. I haven't talked to him in a minute, but I still rock with him heavy because he's really dope lyricist and all that. But I was like, bro, we got to do something like a go-go, and the name of his song was Inspector Gadget, by the way. So I was just like, that's a no-brainer, bro. Like I just gave it to him the way he wanted it. That's kind of what you need to do when you work with an artist in the first place, even though I'm too old and dusty to work with a lot of the younger artists these days. But yeah, dope theme. I definitely want to hear from you guys in the chat, man. What is y'all favorite theme? Cap in the building said, Ab, sorry, just noticed that you were live. How it go? It said something about a battle. the chat is moving crazy. Thought of Alpha Theta Waves 8 speaker. 100 watts for what? 900? Wow. We're going to talk about that, guys. I promise you we're going to talk about... I've been lazy. You said Batman Beyond theme? Yeah, that was a slapper. Chippendales. That's your joint? Chippendales Rescue Rangers? The Smurfs? Really? Actually, that's kind of dope. If you can pull it off, you can really get something off with that Smurfs theme. That's funny. That your age is showing in that. Someone talking about what it costs for them to make stuff and all that. I don't know what. I'm not gonna get into that. Nah, Inspector Gadget slaps. That's 100% Goof Troop. Yeah, I remember that. It's hilarious. If we're gonna talk about theme songs from Disney, and we already talked about Chippendale Rescue Rangers, nah, ain't nothing better than DuckTales, bro. DuckTales, woo! Now that shit, as a kid, I used to get me excited. Along with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, hearing that theme song, and to this very day, that shit slapped to me. I was like, man, what, turtles that are ninjas? That's the type of stuff we had. We actually had stuff that was for us as kids. You know what I'm saying? And some adults really liked it too. You feel me? I remember going to the movie theater with my dad to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie, and Jim Henson's take on that was kind of dark. It was kind of dark, but it was also dope. Like, man, I was like, wow, this is better than the cartoon. Raphael's cursing. He's off. He's unhinged. You feel me? I know we just way out there with this. I promise you I'm gonna hold you up. Also, I wanted to address the reaction video too. I'm looking at Tom and Jerry. Did it? Yes, they did have a theme song. Yeah, that does slap. I do like orchestrated stuff. I'm a huge fan of orchestrated music. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking Top Cat X-Men. Oh yeah, the X-Men theme is hard. And I actually heard someone. I was gonna give it a shot to remix it on some old trap shit, but I've heard someone, if you search it on YouTube, I think it has over 1 million views. Whoever did that killed that joint, so I left it alone. I guess I'll stay. Bill Nye the Science Guy is crazy. Is that a gaming mic though? Never heard of that brand. Maybe I don't know shit. Are you talking about my microphone? It's a Comica microphone. I used to put it in the description box of all my videos or whatever. And that's the kind of mic I use. But when it comes down to the audio quality is definitely from the Apollo Solo. The Apollo Solo is just a monster. Anything that you get from Universal Audio is going to be streamed. Thank you for the donut.
Better than MPC Live 2, or at least on the same level?
All right, let me see if I can pull up that damn question. I apologize. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all donos and stuff like that. Thank you so much for the support from the stream. Where's my live thingy? Okay. Live chat, okay. Boom, boom, I'm pulling up. Is the 37 better than the MPC Live 2, or at least on the same level? Now, when it comes down to it, I was putting some deep thought into what I was going to say. I haven't played with the Key 37 nowhere near as long as the Live 2. I purchased the Live 2 as soon as they announced it. I also made fun of the MPC Live 2 because I thought where the speaker was at was an armrest. I was like, oh, Kai, like, come on, dude. But then I saw that it had a speaker, then it had the lithium ion battery like the Live. And I was like, bruh, I can make beats anywhere. Not only make beats anywhere, I can 100% entertain people like that. And, the MPC Live 2 serves as an entertainment piece. You know what I'm saying? And I've always wanted to finger drum. And some of the people that I used to look at on Instagram, or still look at on Instagram, were doing their thing on the MPC Live 2. Biggest one, Treasy, he usually pulls up. I just saw him do something with the other person that always inspired me, which is Beast by Jay Black. We've collaborated, you know what I'm saying? And I've learned some things from him, and I'm definitely planning on taking his finger drumming masterclass too. Just to kind of indulge in some more, though he's gave me personal tips and I've learned so much, and I'm like, wow, okay, that makes a lot of sense. No wonder you're so, but yeah, those were the things that inspired me and I love about the MPC Live 2. The portability, the built-in speaker, the simple fact that it's the form factor. I have a big bag for it. It's not like regular book bag friendly, but if you know, I've already made a video on that. So, there's a lot of things to consider if you're going to get a Live 2 over an MPC Key 37. I'm going to tell you that. If you are the type of producer that likes to have hand-in-hand keys and functionality, and the pads, the MPC Live 2 pads are bigger than the MPC Key 37 pads. The MPC Key 37 pads and the Key 61 pads are the same size as the MPC 1. Now, the MPC 1 pads aren't bad. They are smaller, but some people like the girth of the bigger pads and, the customization of the bigger pads. You get a little bit more for your money when you go to somewhere like MPCstuff.com And when you want to switch up those pads, I don't care about switching my pads up or anything. I stock. You know what I'm saying? I bought the retro because the retro gave me the old school with the new technology, you feel me? And that's the main reason why I like my Live 2 retro. Now, without all that being said, one of the things about the Key 37 that you need to know is that it's not portable. You can make it portable by buying a battery pack if you want to go that route. It does not, and the Live 2 doesn't have XLR and 1/4-inch jack inputs too. I wish all the MPCs, or if not all samplers, had a built-in microphone so you can actually sample, and it would have made way more sense for them to add that to the MPC Live 2, just a small little microphone, just like the KO2 or the OP1, which costs way more money. Not the KO2, but the OP1 field and whatever else. Costs way more money, does way less, but it has the essential things for your creative juices when you want to sample. And a lot of companies F that up, except for like Sonicware with their sample track. But you still got to deal with that terrible workflow with Sonicware. Sorry. Just keeping it 100. You feel me? So it is what it is. What I say that was pause? I forgot. I don't know. My bad. Pause anyways. So with the Key 37, there's a whole lot of things that you could do. And, you know, I'm not going to get into just doing the extra stuff right now. But there's a whole bunch of things that you got to consider. One, you're working in standalone. You feel me? You're working in standalone. You have all the sounds and stuff like that off deck, off top. Like they install everything. And then any future plugins, you can install it directly on the Key 37 without the SD card. I only recommend the SD card anyways, because it's just good to have your SD card if you have multiple MPCs. But if you're just working with the Key 37, then you can just work with the Key 37 internal memory. But I do recommend just having an SD card. You know, 1 terabyte SD card don't cost a lot of money anyway, so why not? When you want to work with this in controller mode, you know, working in the MPC, you have all of this here to your access. Like the only thing you're going to do is touch the laptop to maybe do a little bit of something. But most of it, when you're working in the MPC software, will be at your access. And being able to work with all of that stuff at once is a dream. And that can go back to like the Openlabs MIKO, NEKO type thing that we was just talking about. You know, we'll get into another topic that's going to be a little heated. I know it, and that's cool because that's what we're here for, to kind of, you know, talk things out. But the biggest thing is when you work inside of other DAWs, in which I will show in a separate video. I'm not going to do it on the live stream. I don't want to do it on the MacBook anyways. But when you go into keyboard control mode, you'll have access to a lot of things. Like you'll have access to your chord progressions on your pads. You'll have access to locking the keys, and you'll be working in something like FL Studio and all that with no problem at all. And since FL Studio 21.2, I believe 21.2, you will be able to, you know, sample stuff from FL Studio on the MPC. The MPC functions as an audio interface for your computer too. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be able to sample stuff in, sample stuff out. Just to think about it. And not to mention Stems coming in March. You know, I'm praying that it has a great smooth launch. You know what I'm saying? I'm praying for a bugless launch. Working hard. I'm keeping it honest. We keeping it real. We're trying to make sure that everything goes right. You know what I'm saying? For everybody. Whether if you want to use it in the MPC software or in standalone. You know everybody's hype about standalone. They said it. I didn't say it. So I'm just quoting them. So when that hits, all hell's going to break loose. You're going to see people change and switch up. Trust me when I say that. Because that's what everybody's been waiting for their entire life. To steal drums, steal melodics, change melodics. You know, I've seen some convincing videos, but I don't want to get into what I want to do because I know someone's going to copy it anyway. So, but anyway, that's basically about it for your question, man. I would say it comes down to you. I don't want to put it on anything on you. I got my Live 2. I got my Key 61, I got my Key 37, I got my damn MPC X and all that. I'm not going to tell you to catch them all like Pokemon, okay? You know what I'm saying? If you want to go either or, just put in consideration of how you work. You know what I mean? Put that in consideration. Because one thing for sure, and even though all MPCs do work well with controllers, once you configure them up and all that stuff and assign them to different things, you still got to do all that. Trust me. When you when you get the Key 37 or Key 61 or whatever you desire, you don't got to do that. And that makes the difference in the world. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm not suggesting it. So he said you just don't like that red. Well, a lot of people have said, you know, one of the biggest things that they're going to do anyways, if they're acquiring it, is they're going to change the way the skin looks. Most people just change their MPC skin to whatever they desire, and most of you guys have no taste. Like, y'all will change it to some ugly. I've seen a brown MPC on damn eBay, and that motherfucker been sitting on there since goddamn last year, and he's trying to sell that some bitch for about $2,000, an MPC 2000 XL. And yes, it's fully loaded and kitted out, but dog, it's not worth no $2,000. Fuck what you heard, what you talking about. And it's ugly. It's ugly as hell. That's why I wouldn't change anything on my shit. But, you know, feel free to reskin it if you don't plan on reselling it. I'm just saying. Is the machine doomed? I hope not. I hope, you know, Native Instruments give us it another go, and I believe they will. You guys don't know. It's not in my best of interest to say anything about it. You know what I'm saying? But I promise you they're going to come out with another one. They're going to address a lot of the things that they didn't. It's going to piss people off about their Machine Plus. It's going to piss me off, clearly, because I love the Machine Plus. There's some things about the Machine Plus when it comes to sequencing that I wish the Akai ecosystem did. However, it doesn't. So, anyways, that's my comment on that. Oh yeah, big shout out to Yaahn Hunter. I did react to his video, and a lot of people thought I was, you know, hating on the player. I don't do that. I don't do that. When someone's doing a great job, I don't throw salt at someone for doing a great job. You know what I'm saying? I will elevate before I hate. You feel me? I appreciate, elevate before I will hate on someone that did a phenomenal job. And I think he did the best job out of every single last one of the people that had an MPC Key 37. And that's facts. That's big facts. I think he did a phenomenal job. Way better than every last one person. If you got a problem with that, you should go back and look at your video, because I promise you that, man, Yaahn Hunter's video, he rocked that shit. He actually inspired me. You feel me? And that's all. And Yaahn, you watching, my brother? I believe I did meet you at the Distro Kid party. You know, you was on some chill shit or whatever. You know, it's cool. I definitely want to work with you on a future video or whatnot, man. We got to collaborate. You know what I'm saying? I don't collaborate with damn near everybody out here in Atlanta except for like Bolo. And it's not on me, it's on Bolo. So, anyways, that talks about that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna update that stuff. I'm gonna look in. Here we go. So one of the biggest things that you want to do when you get one of these things right here, or any MPC, is when you update it, turn it on. It'll tell you it'll give you the prompt or whatever. I turned it off. I turned off the splash screen prompt because I got tired of looking at it. So, if you turn that off because you got tired of looking at it too, or if it's on your MPC, just go into your preferences. Make sure that you set up your Wi-Fi settings first. So you go into preferences and go into your Wi-Fi settings, and then choose your network. And then go from there, you go to update. You'll select online update. Hopefully I'm already on 2.313. So I'm already on 2.13. So, and I have an actual special version, but you just go to online update, it'll tell you what's going on or whatever. Mine is tripping, but that's the first thing you should do. If you have any plugins, of course, you need to log into your
Appreciate the answer. Full score, full score.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Why I repeat myself. It's crazy. But so anyways, make sure that you create an account with the InMusic with a Kai professional or whatnot. It'll be the same thing. It'll just be the InMusic profile. Log in, log into your account. You will have to, scan your phone, log in there, and so forth. I'm not gonna do it right here yet until live. Matter of fact, yes, I am. I'm gonna do that right now. So, that's one of the main things that you need to do. Just scan it with your phone, tablet, whatever you got. Luckily for me, I'm iPhone gang, so, all I have to do is this. Boom. It tells me to go to Akai Pro. You know what I'm saying? It gives me a little special code. I log in with my email. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that. You guys can't see that because I don't want y'all to, because I know y'all guys be watching, and when I say you guys, whomever, but yeah, log in, accept, get out of here, sign into your account. You can create your account all at the same time. Since you successfully signed in, boom, and it pulls up all of your plugins right here. You know what I'm saying? Simple process. You activate all the plugins that you have. If you have any serial numbers, you just go to enter serial and then enter your serial number, and that's it. That's it. Simple as that. And you can see all the stuff I got to activate. So I guess I'll just activate all that shit right now. Drive not available. I'll just select my not the internal, but my SD card, because I have all my plugins on my SD card for obvious reasons. That was one of the things that I didn't like about the other, what was it? The Key 61? Shut up. Oh, it's telling me, did I use up all my codes? No! 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 We'll see. Is that crazy? What the hell? Goddamn Captain, you some shit. That looked dope though. But anyways, that's that. So, let me go back to the itinerary here. I know I know a lot of people are waiting to ask questions. I know people are probably asking questions. So we was already talking about with the Openlabs MIKO, NEKO, and many other things. A lot of people have covered this topic, and I wanted to do it myself because I think it makes sense for me to talk about it, because of the fact that I have like damn near every one of the modern day MPCs, and a lot of people don't see the appeal of the current generation MPCs, given that you have an iPad and tablets that have more RAM and all this other stuff that people think matters the most when it comes to creating music. And I'm going to be respectful about it. It does. One of the biggest things that a lot of people ask me, and one of the biggest questions that people ask me, is this: should I get an MPC over a DAW, or why would you get an MPC over a desktop or laptop computer when the desktop or laptop computer is way more powerful? Because the maximum amount of RAM in the modern day MPCs, being the MPC X SE and the MPC Key 61, is 4 gigs of RAM in 2024. I understand that sentiment. I share the same sentiment with you guys when it comes to that. However, I'm a little bit more informed when it comes to technology and things like that. I'm not insulting people for not having lacking their of knowledge or anything like that, even though I can't talk, you know what I'm saying? But I will say the biggest thing about having an MPC and all that, actually, you know what? I take it back. The first thing I want to establish is that I understand why people are saying that, because they're right. Your desktop, laptop computer, and to a certain degree, your tablets whether it be an Apple or Android tablet, is much better in terms of specs, can do a whole lot more than the MPC. You have a lot more options. You could do music in a multitude of ways, and you can have, it's a smorgasbord of software out there for you. You can do a whole lot with a desktop or laptop computer. Will not argue against that. I'm just saying. That is not necessarily the appeal of someone like me or other people that make beats on a Groovebox. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing the key things. Like, can it make music? Can the MPC make music? Well, that's been established since damn near 1980 something. Yes, it could do music. There was a lot more limitations when the MPC came out, all things considered. It was matched with the current generation of computers at that particular time. The first, the MPC 60, the MPC 3000, the 2000, they're all computers, despite what people will say where they're talking about analog shit. They're all computers. They have the same specs and the same everything, even down to the sound. If we're talking about the Commodore Amiga or the Atari ST, yes, go ahead and look up the specs of the Atari ST, the Commodore Amiga, and then the MPC 3000, 2000, or actually the MPC 60 and so forth. The Commodore Amiga is known for what? 12-bit and 8-bit, right? Well, that's one of the things too. Around that time period, the only type of sound file format was sound files. So you didn't have WAV files, and I know that triggers people when I say WAV files. Big shout out to Andy Mack for saying that. That's why I say it, because I know it was hilarious when I heard him say it, and it's hilarious when I use it. So, and I kind of like that. I mean, WAV. Anyways, off topic, back on topic. So the sound file format is only 22.1 kilohertz. So that's where that actual sound comes from. You know what I'm saying? The sound file format at that particular time. And mind you, you could update your MPC 2000, 2000 XL and above, etc. to a WAV or WAV file format, so you can get the modern day sound if you want that. But most people think it's all about the audio and digital converters, and it is true for the MPC 60. It's true for the Commodore Amiga. And if you had the Commodore Amiga, you had to, if you used My Tracker or any of the other software on there, you had to get like a separate card so you could put it in the back of it so you could sample, and you know what I'm saying? Times have changed since then with everything computer-wise. Technology has taken leaps and bounds, but the MPC seems to be in this weird place. But one of the things is the technology on the MPC, if we're going to talk about the MPC in itself, has basically, it's elevated in small increments, but at this current time period, there's a level of convenience when you're creating your music. It is great to have just a small sample size of sounds, a small sample size of presets, a small sample size of plugins, and everything is at your access, and you're not distracted by notifications and all that. And I know you can turn off notifications on your tablets and desktop and laptop computers, but how often is it? And I find myself doing it a lot when it comes to desktop, laptop music production, is that I always look for something else when you're in a limited space. That minimalism matters a lot, because if you're not searching for every single last bit of which plugin and all this other stuff, and I know you guys have seen my sea of plugins because I do so many plugin reviews, and I'm just like you guys. I purchase something because I think it's gonna be the thing and ends up not really being the thing, or I end up using it just a little bit, and then here I am spending that. And I just got an MPC in front of me now, and I rarely have to purchase a whole bunch of stuff because, again, it's kind of fresh, but they have, MPC plugins and stuff like that. We're going to see a gradual future, hopefully, of things that will ultimately change how the MPC structure works. The biggest thing being the MPC stems. Once that hits, it's like, why in the world would I want to make music on a desktop laptop unless I'm recording an artist or something like that. And that's one of the biggest questions, the biggest complaints that people have with all of the Kai group box everything is that, oh, I can't record my songs and stuff like that on here. And there's answers to that. You got the Tascam Model 12, which you could do tracking out vocals if you want to keep it old school and stuff like that. Big shout out to Stephen Ringer, because he uses a Tascam Model 12 to track out all of his hardware beats and stuff like that. He doesn't F with the computer at all unless he's recording vocals, and then the Tascam Model 12 has that. And a lot of people aren't used to just old school tracking and stuff like that, because visual, if you're visual as hell as the modern generation is, most people in the modern generation, the reason why they cannot get into the current generation of MPCs or older groove boxes, because it's limited on the amount of visual data that you see. And it's a shame, because when you get into just being with you and your music, things happen that wouldn't happen if you were mouse clicking in the DAW. That's just facts. As someone that is a formal mouse clicker, that is a huge thing, bro. I kid you not. I kid you not. Once I stopped mouse clicking and started messing with just what's in front of me, bruh, I promise you I have not sound as good. And mind you, it might not be that great, but I kid you not. There's a level, and this is all just hearsay, is not all facts. Mind you, anybody I've seen people like Venus Theory, Cameron talk about minimalism, and many other content creators in our space talk about minimalism. But when you have just the bare essentials in front of you, you are forced into creating new things and finding a solution. And mind you, the essence of being an engineer in general is being a problem solver. So if you are able to solve the problem of many of things in life, whether it be music or otherwise, you will find yourself to be very useful amongst your peers. So, mind you, I still think the computer, as far as the desktop, laptop, tablets, and all that, are better than the MPCs. I will never, ever sit there and make an excuse for it. However, this is my personal preference and other people's personal preferences. Just a mere group of us love this stuff, and we will swear by it every single day. But it's all up to you to come over here and figure it out. See why we like it.
Just got MPC Keys 37, as well as Me 61. If I was going got keep one, which one would have you keep and why?
Which one would I keep? I know you said, I guess, the Native Instruments. I don't know what it's called. Big shout out to the people that's subscribing. Big shout out to the 215 people that are watching right now. Thank you so much for the 93 likes, and thank you so much for the donations and questions. Again, I'm not the type of person that want to recommend which one should you keep. It should be a no-brainer to you of which one you get the most work out of. If you happen to like both of them, keep both of them. In my opinion, one of the subject matters that I'm going to touch up on in the future will be this. We're going to talk more so about buying and selling used gear, and not holding on to stuff. People, and anti-FOMO tactics to keep money in your pocket and stuff like that. And I'm going to be doing that in my real life, because I don't plan on having a whole bunch of gear. You know what I'm saying? It looks crazy in my place. You feel me? And I've been blessed. Thank you so much for the people that have supported. Thank you so much, for, I thank God, I thank the Most High every day that I'm able to do music 24/7, whether I'm in the mood or not. So, but yeah, so, that's the thing. But, if it was me, personally, they tried to give it to me. Native Instruments with that 61 key, whatever, I can't remember what it's called. And it's not to be disrespectful towards Native Instruments or anybody that's, F's with that brand. They're cool with me. I'm cool with them. Got a damn Machine Plus sitting right over there. I'm personally, the MPC Key 37 is cool with me. It's the new fresh shit, but it is what it is. But that should answer your question. Say you love the drums on a. I see something thick walking through the hallway. Anyway, so that takes care of the MPC versus DAW stuff. We're about to close it. But now when I was just talking about Yaahn Hunter Jr., one of the biggest things that he exposed to me was the sheer power of why I like the MPC Key series, especially the 37, 61, definitely. And along with someone else by the name of Stephen Ringer, I have a video with him, but I have a shorter video of him on my Instagram where he's playing the bass line on the MPC Key 61, in which you cannot do one of the biggest struggles for people that are debating if they want to get a Keys 37 over the MPC Live X1. Bruh, when it comes to laying down notes and bass lines and stuff like that, it's not the biggest a struggle, but it is a struggle. But some people, I want you guys to check out for, and I'll mention them again. Corey Henry, he just recently did a video. I forgot what company, but he was playing the keys. But his legendary sub 37 video where he's rocking with Moog, which happened to get acquired by M Music brand, which has Akai and Denon and Rain, just to name a few, under their belt. Sensational. That video is a classic. Of course, there's Burning World, rock with Funkadelic, P-Funk, Parliaments, and all that, and along with some other groups too. If we're going to talk about bass players in general, one of my favorite bass players when it comes to the bass guitar is Jacko. The other one, Bootsy Collins. Bootsy Collins also rock with Parliament, Funkadelic, and all that. Big shout out to them. As I met them, during my lifetime, I was lucky enough to do that. So, yeah, I just wanted to mention them. Now, let's get to the Q&A. Let's talk about, certain things, and then we're going to cook up on here. I know I've had y'all under my spell for quite a minute. I don't even know how much time, how long. Oh, we've been talking for about an hour. I try to kick it with y'all and make sure that things is cool. So Q&A time. If you have any questions, let's go ahead and talk about it before we even get into the deep diving and all that. I just want to answer some questions because I know people have been asking questions. I believe Kiko was talking about something. The X is not tactile, but it does have the most I/O, like ins and outs, as far as like your built-in interface, and that is true. It is true. That's the biggest appeal about the MPC X. If you are a musician, you play guitar, you want to, do like some vocal stuff, you can plug a microphone and all that. The Key 61 actually falls short of that, and I think that's why the price dropped on the Key 61 is, it does have XLR and quarter-inch jacks ends, which is great, but unfortunately, it doesn't have the whole work. What I'm saying? It has a lot. But with all MPCs, by the way, guys, you can always expand it by using a class compliant audio interface. I will stress that every single time. So if you're one of those Scarlett 2i2 owners, then the MPC can power that. Or you can use a USB hub to expand your USB port if you have an MPC 1, and then you're in there like swimwear. You feel me? Said Victor Wooden is an amazing bassist. Yes, I have some. See, I like listening to a lot of basses. Like, I'm not just like electric bass or just like bass synthesizers. So I could throw Apex Legends up in that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, not. I'm talking about the damn game. I'm dumb. Apex Twins. Apex Twins. Can throw that, but I like all kinds of bass. I'm a bass head. I'm from the South. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. know what I'm saying? I like people that play like bass violin, or what is it? Just a bass in that sense, in orchestra. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I can't play it worth a shit. I can't play a fretless instrument to save my life anymore. I used to play the violin. Cute. So same button types on the 37 as the MPC. Does it have basically, so one of the questions is, does it have basically the same buttons as the MPC one? The answer to that is yes. These buttons are not mushy. These are all tack buttons that click. You can hear it clicking as I'm hitting this right here, and it's the tap tempo button like an idiot. You know, and I just changed the BPM like an idiot. But yeah, these are all tack buttons, the same pads, the same screen, you know what I'm saying? You know, the added things, obviously, versus like the MPC one. One of the biggest things I hate about the MPC one design is the fact that it does not have the volume knob right here, which I think is anti, and I wish they would return the goddamn, the record volume right here. Like, why in the fuck is it not there? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? I don't want to reach behind here and guess shit. You know, I can preset it to whatever, but no, I don't like that shit. I don't like that for us. You feel me? So, you know, that's my gripes. You know, a few gripes that I've thought about in the design of this unit. So, oh yeah, Flea's okay. Flea is okay. Let me light this up real quick. I don't want to be smoking during it. But I could smoke during this because I'm not going to use that as footage. Town Servo put a violin emoji up in that thing. Big Will the Weirdo is in the motherfucking building. What's poppin'? My West Coast brethren. What's poppin', my nigga? Question. What is the added plugin difference between the Key 37 and Key 61? Worth it just getting the Key 61 over the Key 37 and for the extra plugins? That is a very good question. That's a very good question, Will. So basically what he's asking is, what are the plugins that come with this joint? So I will do this. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn off the Key 37 right now, so that you guys can see it in stock, because you know the vast majority of us, we're just digging through our shit. Do you want to change this to main? Don't save, and I'm gonna let it shut down. I'm gonna take out the card. But the answer is that it comes with all of the free plugins that all the MPCs come with. The MPC line in general has new plugins or whatnot. All the brand new plugins, except for the Mini D and Air Flavor Pro, were not included with the Key 61. So if we're talking about the Fabric Collection, all the OPX4, the Fabric XL, the Fabric Piano, all that Stage EP, all of those, whatever they're called, I can't think of all the names of them. Look, I apologize. They come with the Key 61. You know what I'm saying? That's the big thing about buying the Key 61. Now, I will say this, as I get ready to turn this thing back on. You do have, if you buy a Key 37, make sure that you register it at Akai Professional, because you get a free plugin. You get a free plugin with the MPC One Plus and the MPC Key 37. So when you get that, make sure that you register your unit, because otherwise you will not be happy. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, no. And I'm going to show you. So once you go into your Key 37 and whatnot, I'm going to make sure that I go down a little bit. I'm going to make sure that I focus. Hopefully, you know, you'll see some, you know, it has a thing with brightness. At least my camera does. You get Hype Synth, you get Tube Synth. Tube Synth, I'm going to be real with you, is not the greatest, but I've made do with it, you know, because when the sound is a sound, it's a sound. Solina, that's a strings plugin. A lot of people ate with it because they don't know its place, but if you're into like funk production and stuff like that, that is going to be a clutch ass plugin. Bassline, which you can't really see, That's a bass plugin. Clearly, it's cool. I've seen Stephen Ringer use it. I saw Yaahn use it. You know what I'm saying? And they did their thing on that. You know, bass heads that I know that play on the MPC or whatnot. They make good use of bassline. Mellotron, cool. I think it's cool for like a Mellotron plugin. Drum synth hasn't been explored as much as it should. I've explored it a little bit, and it's cool when you want to make your own drums and stuff like that. Electric, you're gonna have to play with this thing, you know, to get like some good sounds out of it. But you know, it is what it is when it comes to that. But the biggest thing that I think is the biggest addition, and I was so glad when the Kai moved Hype Synth over from the Kai Force to the MPC, and basically Hype Synth is what you will probably buy. You will probably buy the freaking Kai Force based off of that alone. You feel me? So unfortunately for Force users, they kind of hold an L on that, but you know, it is what it is. Because Hype Synth is where you're going to be at the most on your Key 37 if you don't want to purchase anything after the fact or after you use up your voucher or whatnot. I highly recommend that you use your voucher to get Jura, or either if you're into just lo-fi and all that, then get Air Flavor Pro. But if you're into just more sounds, you want solid sounds, Jura will be the best bet, your best bet. Jura is fucking solid. I did not expect Jura to be all that great. Big Chef Prince Vision, no, Big Chief Prince Vision. What's popping? What's good? What's good? So I'm looking at. Say you sold your Key 61. It was way too big for your room. The Key 37 is dope. Yeah, that makes sense. That was my biggest gripe when it came down to the 61. I was like, damn, I love it to death. Like, man, I would love to have this shit, but I'm gonna have to change up almost everything. You know what I'm saying? To use the Key 61. And mind you, I still am a little salty that the Key 37 doesn't have the touch strip. I wish it would have had a touch strip, but you know, it doesn't. So it is what it is. So we just got to deal with it. I don't know why they did it, but they did it. Yeah. Jura is a very good plugin. How do you find the plugins? I still can't find the voucher. Once you go and you register your MPC Live X1, etc., 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 you need to make your account. Make your account on akaipro.com. I have the no. Do I have the link in the description? No, I probably don't. But just go to akaipro.com, and then you just, if you don't have an account, create an account. Then register your product. You look on your box, it will have like a 21 or something like that, and then the number or whatnot. Put that serial number in there, and then it will have your device. Click on the device or that you purchased, and then you'll go over there, and then you can see the voucher. It'll have a complimentary voucher if you have a Key 37 or an MPC 1 Plus. You only get the voucher if you have the MPC 1 Plus or the Key 37. I'm gonna say it one more time. You only get the voucher if you have an MPC 1 Plus or an MPC Key 37. So, what about third-party plugins accepted? Any of that? No. You would have to use the MPC software, which allows you to use third-party plugins like Spectrasonic. I'll just say it: Spectrasonic Omnisphere. You know, pigments, Churia pigments, you know, Churia analog lab and stuff like that. If you want to use all that, you have to put your MPC in controller mode, and then it will still act like an MPC, but you know, you can still access all that. You know, I have tons of videos on that, by the way, and it doesn't take VST3. That's the one big thing I don't like about the MPC software, is that it doesn't take VST3. You will have to use a third-party wrapper that is VST2 compatible. Yes, that sucks. Keeping it 100. I've told Akai again and again and again and again and again and again and again, please change that. I guess they will in the future. I hope, you know, for their sake and ours, because I'm tired of hearing about it and I'm tired of experiencing it. Big. Oh yeah. I saw your avatar, your PFP, and then I was like, oh, that looks familiar. Somebody bite my nigga Black Av. Yoda. What's going on? Although I like the included Sims, you misusing stuff on Reason. What you should do, damn, the Reason plugin is VST3. If the MPC software was it will take some finagling. But what you could do is just auto sample all of your VST plugins. That's another thing, by the way, guys. You don't necessarily have to deal with that. Like, you could steal your sounds from your plugins that you like and your presets and stuff like that, and then store it inside your MPC and standalone or however you use it. But standalone is the main reason why people would steal or auto sample stuff in there. So Akai releases I think he said way too many MPCs. They release way too many MPCs. Need just a good MPC every 10 years. God damn it. Well, if you look at the MPC timeline, it's never been a 10-year wait. Outside of the MPC 5000, you know what I'm saying? And granted, with the history of the 5000, there was a reason why the 5000 stopped all that. You know, granted, technology changed, the functionality, you know, there's many reasons why. But I'm cool with it as long as it's, you know, warranted. You know, you feel me? You know, I don't want to see a MPC Live 2 Plus. That's one thing I don't want to see. And if it's a Live 2 Plus, it better have a built-in microphone on that sumbitch. All right, so I'm going to be mad than a motherfucker. I'm just saying. In a touch strip, goddammit. And whatever else y'all can come up with. The shit's dope. Any Sims, great whenever it's hardware or software. Once you really know how to shape sound, okay. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, as long as that's the one thing a lot of people don't know is that you could, as long as you have a synth that has all the essential things from, my personal thing will definitely be, I like 2 oscillators is essential, but 3 or more are better. But, you know, granted, you know, the limitations of the MPC, I doubt it we will get something that's similar to Electra. And if we do, and if it functions perfectly, your boy is never ever coming back to the computer except for live streams. That's all my computer is going to be, for live streams and videos. I will never ever talk about another fucking VST plugin ever again. I can promise you that. If they give me something like Electra, I'm a goddamn. Let's see. So you did all that, the voucher's not showing. Well, you might have to go to, if you can download the InMusic brand software manager, 9 times out of 10, you will be able to see the voucher. You'll be able to see the voucher. There's no way that you can't see it. They make sure that you see that voucher. Matter of fact, I was looking at my MPC One Plus registration, and I saw that it had, you know, that offer still, and it's been a year. It said Atria plugins have massive loading issues. Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. For me, I'm not too hell bent and crazy on Atria stuff, except for like there's a lot of good plugins. They have a lot of good plugins. I love that company, but I got a Micro Freak, and that Micro Freak does what it does, baby. If anything, I wish they would come up with a desktop version of the Micro Freak. I don't need no goddamn keys at all. I know someone did it on YouTube. It'd be great if they just do it themselves. Desktop version, $299. Boom. That's just gonna sell again. People that got the damn Micro Freak, or the OG Micro Freak, will say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy that." And you can just mod it. Like, there's an easy way to mod it to be a desktop, but I ain't gonna do it because I love my Micro Freak. I gotta scroll down a little bit. I apologize. Let's see, big something says something. Even if they put out and Electra X, you'll be back in FL Studio. They always come get you coming. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Big shout out to the person that just subscribed. Do you think the MPC Live 3 will come out this year? I have no clue. It would be nice to see if the MPC Live Mini was an actual thing. They do need to be they need to be careful of how they release it, the price point. I know that Kai will be on that if it's really a thing. It better have a built-in microphone like the KO2, and the workflow needs to be a little bit better than what the KO2 is in general, because you got a $300 sampler that is extremely good, but with limited hard drive space, and that's the main reason why I'm tired of it. I was like, you know what, I'm not about to go through all this shit. I'm MPC time, fuck this. But I think I still stand on business when it comes to the KO2. I think it's a good device, you know. Oh, big Georgie Porgy in the building. What's popping? Yep, Micro Freak, a dope Mini Freak has a software version. Oh, no doubt. My Key 37 has some problems in controller mode. The pads don't work right. Maybe a new update will fix it. Well, if I test it out, and I'm not gonna do it this live stream, but if I test it out, then we'll see. We'll see. See what? I'm trying to figure out what Reggie talking about. Blue Sunset. Will it be possible to launch in a Kai Force Key 37? Oh, I seen your comment before in many different in many different videos, and I thought it was like a joke. But given that the Kai Force is more like Ableton Live, and given the nature of the 64 pads, that would make for an ugly device. They would have to figure out how it should look aesthetically first. But the clip-based workflow in itself is ideal. I would not be surprised if Akai decided to make that their soul-based way that you make beats, because so many different companies are going with the whole groups, scenes, and so forth. However, the Akai Force makes it way easier with the launching system, and that you can record stuff live. But I wouldn't want to see that, because I love the track muting system. The track muting system in song mode might not be appealing to everybody when it comes to arranging songs. However, it would kill my vibe to see track muting and all that stuff disappear. And that's the problem with clip-based production. Muting automations aren't the same. That would really kill my vibe. But as far as your question, Force keyboard, that would be cool. I would love to see it, how it would look conceptual-wise. So, concept-wise. What up? I have been watching your channel for a minute. It's good to see you have a real brother and an MPC gang member on YouTube. Big shout out to you. I really do appreciate you for being a part of the gang. I'm struggling to make a beat. How many snares do you put in a song? I use one snare. One of the things if anything, I don't really put too many drum programs together. I just rock with the MPC stuff. So, I just rock with that. Like the MPC Expansions, I just go and get me a good expansion. I have them linked in the description box. You should check them out, and you'll be good to go. Do I offer Zoom calls? I do. I have them on the website, 16levels.com. I have private lessons, and a part of the private lessons is that I do all other presentation, talk to you and all this stuff for about an hour. I'm not cheap. I cost about $200 an hour. You know what I'm saying? That's actually cheap, to be honest. But you know, I do stuff like that, and if you have any questions, I answer them, and you know, I walk you through this stuff. We just make good use of that hour. You know what I mean? Said no good brass sounds on it. Hype Sims has some brass sounds. Matter of fact, that's what we about to do anyways. We don't did a lot of talking, not enough music making. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's more or less what people want. You know, I know people like to come and kick in and ask questions, and that's cool. It's been about an hour and 25 minutes, so you know, let's go ahead and vibe, bro. Said track mutes on the Force are horrible. No, just track mutes in general. It is what it is when it comes to that. But if you go and you do the arranger mode, you set your stuff up for arranger mode in the Force. You don't necessarily do track mutes. You do launches, and then what you do is you set it to none. So when you're making your beat, that it doesn't lock into a beat. You know what I'm saying? Like a 1 bar or you know a couple of steps or whatever. You just turn it to none, and it doesn't suck. Trust me. There's a video that Marlo Diggs did with Kai Force where it blew me it blew me away. He was doing dumb shit. You know, Marlo Diggs sits with his equipment. He's not one of those fly by nights type producers. So, but that's a form of track meet. That in that instance, it could work. Then you're right. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. Say you gonna drop some lyrics on the chat? It's crazy. Word. All right. It looks a little crooked. Try and fix it. Oh, actually no. It's the camera is frozen. Damn. Oh man, come on, bruh. It did that to me the other day. I think I could turn. No, it wasn't that. I think I had to reset. Cause I would hate to have to reset the damn stream. Video capture device is this. So let's go into properties. Yeah, my computer's been doing weird shit. I don't know how I would reset it. On my Windows computer, I know how to reset it. Son of a bitch. Fuck. Give me a second, guys. It don't froze. Damn, man. Should be killing me. Let me get some. Let me get some. Reset this damn camera music. Fuck, man. Damn. I hate when that shit happens. And this just started happening because I switched my OS. Is this? Boop. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. Give me a second, guys, as I fix this shit. I hate when this thing acts like a freaking bitch. Check, check. All right, all right, all right. All right, we good. Thank God. I was about to say, I like, bruh. The only other thing is, I think I might have it registered on too many MPCs already, so that's why I don't have access to all my baby favorite shit. I would, because I would love to be able to have the Mini D. So I'm gonna go into preferences. Where is the ship button on this thing? All right, don't forget. Did I miss that? No, I know it has a shift button. What? No, I'm tripping. There's no way it doesn't have a shift button. This thing doesn't have a shift button, huh? Oh, there it is right here. I was about to say, oh, that's weird. So why would they do that? All right. Let's see if I can. Could not validate license. That's that bullshit. That's that shit right there. Let's see if I could do it on the internal. All right. No. Mark, no. Fucker. Damn. That sucks. Boom, 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 boom. Well. Oh well. It ain't gonna stop me from making music. All right. Well, yeah, I know that Chris said, but I'm just saying, I thought it didn't have a shift button. I was like, yo, but then after I saw it, it's in red right here. I was like, oh, okay, never mind, never mind. Look at that shit. All this stuff I can't. Well, I could use everything except for the fabric collection. I can't use my baby. I can't use. Get out of Hype Sim. Nobody asked for you, Hype Sim. Not yet. Like I can't. Oh, where's my what's his face? Mini D right there. Yeah. See. I don't know. Sometimes it does that though. I don't know. It's a big oopsie. Let's see. What do I want to do first? Well, first, let's go ahead and get some drums. Actually, you can get your expansions from over here too, I believe. You drums. Factory expansions, user expansions, boop. Yep, see right over here. A lot of people don't know that. Like you can pull up your expansions in your sounds files, in your sound button right over here. I just use the traditional. So let's go ahead and get some funky drums. You better be there, Funkarama. Yeah, I'm still with y'all guys. Ugh. My bike. Mod what? Said 3 plugins and your memory is full. No, it's more than 3. They cap off around, and then there's an easy way around that too. By the way, like you would just bounce down the sound. I think it might be frequency. Now I use. Get functified up in here. See what that is about. The piano plugin? Nah, well, sometimes, depends. I just use like Fabric, or I use like Hypesynth if I don't have that. That's what you do, Melvin? Do the reset? Do a reset under the preferences menu and reboot. It should be okay. I'll spread the word. I think I want to use those drums thick. All right. And let's go on the main. Oop. Right here. All right, whatever. Oh, okay. And I have my shit already set up for 4 bars. Usually it's like 2 bars. So, say here, set it up. All right, it's cool. Oop, no, definitely not that. No, definitely don't want timing correct on. Let's make the BPM higher. All right, that's better. Look at that boy's timing. That boy be in pocket, boy. I don't like the, what's the names? Let's see. Maybe, okay. 16 levels. Tune. All right. And that's a little too out pocket. Ooh. I gotta break these pads in. Now, what do I do here? What I'm gonna do on my plugins though, I think I'm gonna start with some chords. Nope. I just try to pull up Fabric Excel. Let's just pull up. Or actually, I can just pull up electric. I don't play with that so much. That shit, you just know. When you know, you know. You feel me? All right. Let's pick a sound. Damn. Give me a roadie. Give me a roadie. I guess I'm gonna have to get out of that one. Where are yes? Oh, I wish I could use Stage EP. I would reset, but I'm in the vibe right now, so I much rather just edit it in. So what I do is I give this so that it has and let's go into here. My back. Go on the Gizasables. Slow praise. And it's not A. It is. Oop. Let me turn that sound down. And since this is an octave high, octave 1, let's go to I rather did the bass line first, but whatever. had to pick out a no. Alright. Thing around in that pocket. I don't like the bass though. Oops. And let's move it down an octave here, so no. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Oops. No, I want to add an extra right here. Fucked it up. Mini D, I wish I had you. Looking for a patch. Maybe I think I'm gonna simplify that. Whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, something is wrong right there. Actually, I like that one too. That variation. Oops. Do that one more time. 2, 3, 4. I I do like that bend. Oh yeah, yes you can. Yes, you can attach the keys. Like, for example, if you don't want to mess with any bad notes or anything like that. Oh, my back. If you want to mess with any bad notes or anything like that, so what you do is you go into keyboard control. And when you go into keyboard control, you can see everything from your keys. So I can set it up to be an E minor, E minor. You see that? So it'd be like, and then, you know, I could just, you know, you can play it like that. As played, snap the scale, my bad. So now, where is it? My fucking bike. No. Add to touch. Well, I want to turn that off. But yeah, you can snap the scale if you want to. But I'm gonna do it as played. But my bike. And let's get rid of. The hi-hats bother me. It's not the hi-hats. I kind of. Damn. I guess I changed that to. That. And I will need that on. It's still on. I just can't hear it. My ass. This is why I use full level. A little backwards. Now, where am I going to get the West Coast sounds from? My vibe, the West Coast vibes though, or just funk in general. No MIDI D. And matter of fact, I might just reset because now that I have the general idea what chord progression I want to use and all that, lead. So I'm not about to gimp myself. UK, boop, 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 boop. All right, so I already did that. Go in here, Baseline. I think the baseline plugin did have like some of the essential stuff that ended up in the MIDI D, but I could be wrong. Fat knife don't work. What? Oh, it's out of octave? Maybe? Yeah. Whatever. Dumb. Nah, I don't like that sound. So I'm gonna save it now. I'll save, since I got the foundation, I don't have to rebuild it again. Save it over here, because I definitely want that. Where do I put my West Coast beats on there? I just put it on the Baptendo. Baptendo. There we go. Put on here. Oh shit, my bad guys, my back is killing me. I gotta give my back a little bit of a rest. Oh. Yeah. Because I want to finish this shit the way I want to finish it. Okay. Now he said go into preferences. What did he say? Reset? Damn. He gone. Did he say reset preferences? No, you cannot put a SSD in the Key 37. You just have to use a SD card, which works for me because I go from my MPC X, I go use the SD card. MPC Live 2, I use my SD card. Well, I have a hard drive inside of my MPC Live 2. You know what I'm saying? I got like a 2 terabyte, but still, you know, it's just convenient to have it because if you want to work with one thing and then work with the other, you know what I'm saying? I don't like removing the hard drive, the solid state hard drive every time. Like my biggest fear is like, let's say if I wanted to sell, like theoretically, I wanted to sell my MPC Live 2, and then I forget the solid state hard drive, or you know what I'm saying, remove it, or you know, I mean, it could be the same thing with you know your SD card. You can sell it, and then your SD card be stuck in that bitch. But you know what I'm saying. That's the problem with that. Hold on, I gotta look for that comment again. That was clutch. Let's see. Give me a sec. Oh, my brother said the MPC X is big as hell. Damn it. Goddamn crest head and your crest headness. Damn. I don't know where it's at. Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah, I'm looking for crest head. God damn it. I don't know where dude's comment was. He said reset it. I don't know if I want to reset all my preferences though. No. Was it reset preferences? He said go into preferences and then choose to reset it. Oh, I'm gonna hate you forever. Or is it reset here? Refresh. I'm just gonna refresh. Nope. Damn it. Say, okay, say, oh, okay, Melvin, appreciate you. Reset preferences, all right. Boom. Because I haven't done too much on here. I got my, I saved it on the SD card, so we'll see. Let's see if this man is a genius. Welcome to MPC. Okay, I got you. All right. Big Melv. Let's see. Okay. All right. Might have to show y'all something boring in between. I'm waiting for it. Okay, and activate it, no doubt. Yeah, I've had this before, but I registered all my plugins on my Kai Force like an idiot. I registered on the X and my Live 2 and my Key 61. So eventually, that is my okay, my Wi-Fi is off. Y'all ain't about to see all that. Oh hell no! Oh, boop. All right, I'm gonna do it right here. Y'all get to see me look stupid. But yeah, I'm gonna do this because I want to use that mini D for real. For real. All right. It says get trial. Okay, activate. Boom. Activating. Nope. No dice. Unfortunately, no dice. Damn. What if I switch drives? I'm gonna switch drives. Go to the one that has it. No drive available. Come on, right here. Activating on that drive. Fuck you. I have it. God damn it. Fuck. Oh well. Womp womp womp. Vocals suck on any MPC. It's just damn. Well, I mean, what up, Have? How would you approach vocals on that? Yeah, I would definitely use a DAW to record vocals. You know what I'm saying? I would not use these for. I wouldn't use any groove box. Like even the groove box that Native Instruments. I mean, not Native Instruments, but what's his face used. Roland, the MV1, that was meant for like vocals and that. I would not. I was like, I would not do that. Give me a sec. Boop, boop. Store. All right. Damn, I would love to be loaded right about now. I ain't gonna lie. A backwood would be good right now. Anyways, we're gonna continue. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna sample some shit in here. I got some Cold Train on this bitch, so know that my stream's about to get flagged. Let's get that shit going. For those who want to see the Cold Train I'm about to sample, is that. I know y'all about to screenshot the fuck out of that. Cause when I when I sample vinyl, I sample right, and this is old as shit. Holy crap! I bought it; it had the plastic still on. I was like, damn, boy, you know people don't appreciate Cold Train when they keep the plastic on that hoe. Like that's crazy. 33. And let's go over here into sampler. Boop, boop. I can't see the darkness of the grooves. That's how you know what to sample. Yeah, I be knowing shit. So that's what we're about to do. So I got the record over here. I just turn it a little bit. There we go, so y'all can see it. I got some Fat Waller too. Yeah, it does look way better. Oh, actually, that's crooked. Boy, when the stems comes to standalone, I ain't gonna have no motherfucking. All right, let's try. Oops, gotta open that up. I can't see my damn grooves. That's what I like about. Oh, hold up, it's right here. I done lost my place. There we go. Sampling my stream and shit. You guarantee it. Hilarious. I feel that, but it's just not my mood. Ooh. And Coltrane, I'm gonna put you to the side for right now. You know what's cool about, well, I don't want to start talking music, you know what I'm saying? But Coltrane, he was very adventurous when it comes to his jazz sound. Like, man really traveled the world to find things different. I love that about Coltrane. That is one thing for certain I love about Coltrane in general. Say you, hold on. Oh, okay, Melvin. I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it. Just because it's not working now don't mean it won't work later. Yeah, sometimes it's weird. I mean, I've had that issue before, so, you know, and then it's not like I sit there and be like, yo, Akai, why the hell? You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes I don't know what it be. I just come back to it and then it'll work. It's like, what the fuck? And then I won't have that problem again. All right, let's see here. I don't know if I want to let y'all see what I'm about to sample here, though. But you already know. You already know it's going to be soulful. If you out here in Atlanta, though, I'll tell you this. If you have not visited Wax and Facts and you call yourself a sample head, I don't even care if you're from a different part of the United States or the world. Wax and Facts has one of the best collections of vinyls that you will ever catch out here in Atlanta. There's another place I will not mention because that place is heaven to me. I stay in there for about 3-4 hours. It's in Buckhead too. I'll give you that one. It's in Buckhead. And they got shit for that ass. You know, rich folk, they ooh, that make me want to do some trap shit. And when I tell you though, when it comes to gospel, I was in there like, man, which one am I gonna buy? Which one am I gonna buy? I'm gonna buy all of them. Shit. All right. All right, know it. That's a classic. What up, A Magnificent? What up? What does it say? Wyatt? Cash Sounds. House Tendo? Oh no, I'm not about to do no house music. Not today. I'm exploring this. And then the grooves are very dark on this record. I can tell from this angle. I'm like leaning. I'm gonna show you how I'm looking right now. I'm gonna show you how I'm looking. So when I look at vinyl, you know, most people, they look at the top and stuff like that. I look at the side so I can see how dark the grooves are. We'll talk about the relevance of why you should always, when you buy records or whatever, you should always look at the grooves, of how dark the grooves are. That will tell you right then and there if it's going to be trash or, you know, stems is going to make everything good because it makes it removes the limitations. But when you go search for vinyl, you should always look for something with very dark grooves. The darker the grooves, the less the instruments. So I'll let you know that. That's something that, you know, as EA Ski would say, that you can get killed for if you tell the wrong people. I'm telling y'all now. So if y'all don't see me tomorrow, now I'll fuck with y'all. Back to it. Anyways. Say ask for that blunt tray. Damn, there's so much good shit on this one. I hate when it's too much good. Yeah, I know I listened to this before I left the store. But whoop, whoop, whoop.
You know I'm left in this old world.
Talk to me. Ooh, I know if Accurate is watching this damn stream, Accurate gonna be like, "What record is this? What record is this, bruh? I need that. I need that." This got Accurate beats written all over it. And I know he be hurting out there in Sweden for records like these. Ooh, this is Accurate beats vibe. Go back here. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. God damn. I ain't sampled something like this in a minute, bruh. I'm just over here and just having a ball. I'm sorry. I'm taking my time, but it will be, I'll have some short content for that ass now. Yeah, that is a hell of a sample. So I'm just gonna convert it on down, and we're gonna get back to this main goddamn screen. We definitely gotta have some hard ass drums, because there's no way in hell that we gonna not. You already know we're gonna be in that pocket of 90 and 95. I'm gonna listen to the 95 first. Oh yeah, 95 is where it's gonna be. We're gonna pick out some drums. I'm not gonna fuck around. I'm just gonna go right to the Polo Marco, and get it that way. Get it how we live. Okay, it's not auditioning. I like that. Marco, I'm telling you, Marco Polo is no joke. Java the Dreamer. How about we do this? We'll have different parts. Like, we don't have to necessarily have it be just boom bap. We'll just have like certain parts where it switch from boom bap to, you know what I'm saying, like on some Boy Wonder shit. Big shout out to Boy Wonder, by the way. Got much love for you, my dude. I know you fuck with me. We gonna link. You know. I know he doing. Well, I ain't gonna tell his business because I already know Drake got something cooking right now. Damn, man, Marco Polo just got too much in its packs. Value. And then we'll mix it up with this. We'll use that too. So, all right, we're gonna do one part boom bap, one part. I don't know if I like that one. I always use that too. Nope. And I had to turn TC off, so fine. I think I might have been off. 3, 4. No, I'm gonna keep it straight. Oop. That's how rushed I am. Getting used. Let me mess with my metronome because I cannot hear it. There we go. Oop. Boy, I'm fucking up in front of y'all. This is embarrassing. Now that I've been opposed to making it both trap and that, let's see. I'm gonna call this BB drums by Boom Bap Drums. Boom Bap Drums and trap drums. I think I might do, how many plugins can it handle before the low message? I would say 7. I think 7 is the number. And when you ever go, when it has like the you know, the memory shit, anytime, bounce that shit down. Go into track and then go over here where it says bounce the sample. You can bounce it to audio track, but you have more control with bounce the sample. So, just know that. You can bounce the sample and then you put it in the drum program. Yeah, it's just, that's the way I like to work. I think it's the best way, more efficient than using audio tracks because you only have 8 audio tracks. So, you know. Let's go to sample here. Pull up the sample. And let's go over here and then we're gonna compress the sample. So let's do that. So this is where, you know, some of your knowledge comes in. This is a knowledge check for you. You can either go with a limiter, you can go with a compressor. I just use a limiter. And this, you can pick out a preset. You see how everything is now, once you add like a limiter, compressor, or something like that, you can hear like all the samples in there. You can always turn it down over here. You can turn the program down so it's not so crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then that's basically about it when you come to getting like treating your dynamic range of your sample so that it ain't on no bullshit, you feel me? So, alright. But I think I'm gonna go with a slower BPM. I'm just trying some shit out right now. Okay. Let's mute that. I don't like how the drums are coming on. All right. Oops, way off. And then we're gonna mess with that again. Yeah. I will have to work with this. Oops. Oh, I'm so used to working with the MPC. I'm used to pressing this to change the octave. All right, I can do it. Yeah. All right. What's going on? Appreciate you being new to the channel. I'm sorry, my God. I'm sorry, peoples. My bike is hurting like a motherfucker. God damn. Oh, well, actually, I just don't like that fucking stupid delay. What I'm gonna do is get out of that. Go to another track, plus sign it, and then I'm gonna. Oh, hold up, give me a sec. My back. There we go. Feel a little better. I'm about to do the typical me type shit. That damn, what's his face? No. Where is the delay? That 2 delay is pissing me off. Yeah. This in here. Like that. Let's go into general here. Let's reset some of my settings. What is it? No. Private defaults. No. Hardware. Where is it? I want my Okay, instant track loops. There it goes. Instant sequencer. All right. All right, so, you know, it's Saturday, Sweet Coochie Saturday. So, I appreciate everybody. That would sound fire as a trap beat, so I'm going to go ahead and save it. We'll continue this, you know what I'm saying? I got enough footage from there, and I can always do it later. I got some things I got to do. Hopefully I answered a lot of you guys' questions and stuff about, you know, the MPC Key 37. I really didn't dive into it, but don't worry. I have plans to continuously dive into it and do more videos and stuff like that. It's been a minute since I've been kind of excited about something like this for a while, you feel me? So, yeah, bear with me. I will have more content. I'm going to be on my dookie, so I do appreciate everybody for pulling up on me on a Saturday. I didn't think it was going to be this many people. Granted, I will have all this stuff and information in the description box. Make sure you support all my peoples over there at 16levels.com. You know, check out all the stuff, information in the description. So, but God bless y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. If I didn't answer your question, there will be more. I'll do another Q&A. I'll do a part 2. All right. God bless y'all. Peace. Church.